We'd like to bring in Peter King from the Monday Morning Quarterback. Peter, thought you did an outstanding job in today's column of showing both sides of this, no punishment or punishment handed down. Curious to get your initial reaction once you found out it was 4 games and a first-round pick.
Well, the 4 games didn't surprise me. The first-round pick surprised me because, as Ted Wells said in his report, there was no evidence anywhere that Bob Kraft was involved in this, that Bill Belichick was involved in this, that any coaches or any other members of the staff other than these 2 guys, and according to the NFL, Tom Brady, were involved in this. So I'm very surprised about the 1 and the 4. The NFL clearly did this because they view this as a competitive issue, that whether the team knew about what was going on or not, the team stood to benefit from the alleged deflation of the balls.
Do you think the league felt the need to drop the hammer a little harder because it was the Patriots?
I don't know the answer to that. Roger Goodell and Troy Vincent can answer that. But I know that there's no question that the other 31 owners in the league were watching, because many of them view that Bob Kraft and the Patriots have a favored nation status with the league. I think that clearly will be out the window now.
Peter, people are going to talk about Tom Brady's legacy. They're going to ask if his legacy deserves to be tarnished because of this. What do you think?
Well, I mean, clearly the NFL fell on the side of that circumstantial evidence in their mind doomed Tom Brady, that they believe this mountain of circumstantial evidence, some of which I thought was very flimsy, but this mountain of circumstantial evidence in their eyes constituted guilt on Brady's part. I mean, it's way too early to, in my opinion, because we don't know how, I'm assuming Brady's going to appeal. I think it's way too early to determine anything about his legacy, because I think we don't know, first of all, what's going to happen in a court of law if this ever gets there. We don't know. We can assume that the suspension, or at least part or most of it, is going to be upheld if and when he appeals to the commissioner. It's the old thing that if the commissioner's judge and jury, it's hard to imagine ever he or his designee, whether it be Harold Henderson or somebody else in his office, hearing such an appeal, for them to go against what Roger Goodell and Troy Vincent ruled.
All right, Peter King from Sports Illustrated and the Monday Morning Quarterback has been all over this from the very beginning. Peter, thank you for your time.
You're welcome, Dan.